Welcome, welcome. This is
Yes.
SK Cowboy.
I'm Jep Goody, and continuing right from where we left off with this hard mode farming sim game.
Yes. First thing we're
Um,
going to do is we have to look at one of us doing the fields, the other one probably doing a job.
yeah. Um,
Because we've got no money. Oh,
let's
good. I
see.
don't really want to feel like doing potatoes.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Um, oh, excuse me. Well, anyway, I think I'll take the trip over to the shop and get the cultivator.
Okay. Um, you know, I think I might just do this fertilizing job. To give us a little bit of money. Hey, welcome to our stream.
Yes, welcome, welcome.
I'm gonna see if I can catch them. We're playing hardcore mode, which means we don't skip the vehicles. We don't uh, play other than in-cab view of the tractors or equipment we're driving.
Yep.
You're gonna pass me. I just got started a contract for fertilizing,
Okay.
and Jeff Kitty's gonna do the
Cultivating of our
cultivating and
fields.
seeding probably.
We don't
Well,
have the seeder yet.
assuming I make enough money to seed.
Yeah. We're gonna have to buy the seeder and also buy the seed for the seeder.
I'll tell you that, or else I can take over do the cultivating. You can go do the seeding if you want, or fertilizing if you want.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
You would say that. Darn.
By the way,
I was
I'm
hoping
not
to
gonna
keep up with
overtake you with the whole thing, because you actually run faster than this thing drives.
it. Well, that is definitely different.
I think the running speed of the play persons is 27 kilometers or 30 kilometers. And this thing only does 25.
They end up gaining on you.
Oh, you've passed me because I stopped while I was checking some settings.
Yes. We're trying to play this hardcore mode with all the settings on max difficulty as well.
Yes.
Maximum dirt, maximum or hard economy
Yeah, no
with
helper at all.
no helper at all. We're using plowing, periodic plowing that is on, as well as uh, lime and fertilizer
And weeds.
and weeds. Pardon me.
And the crop destruction is on as well.
All right.
And also we have slow plant growth, just to make it even more infuriating. We're basically trying to make our lives as miserable as possible with how hard we've made it.
Yes, I don't think we can make it any easier.
Well, any harder. We're trying to think of ways to make it even harder. That's the thing.
Yes.
Your hookup was on this side, by the way.
And you know what? I think you're right. Why did I think it was reversed? Well,
Now time to take this back
new
to the farm, and
deals.
then I will proceed to start cultivating our field.
Yes. I've got some leftover seed fertilizer down here, so I'm just gonna go fill this thing up with it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have the solid fertilizer there. There's like almost 2 full pallets there. One of them is full, the other one is almost full.
This takes liquid.
Oh, yeah, that won't help. There is other we do have that liquid fertilizer.
Yeah, I've just filled it up with it. My last contract we did, I unloaded the fertilizer before we turned the equipment, so that it would have it there to use for the next job.
Yep. If we didn't, we would get reimbursed for the cost of it.
Yes. Now, field 16, if I remember right, is up over here somewhere.
Field 16, yeah, it's
Oh, right, that's the
the
field
third
in
in
our other
those
game.
4 field ones.
Yes.
In our other game, we just recently bought that one and joined it up with the other 2 down there, up there.
Yes. Maybe someday we'll come back into that game again, but
Yeah,
in that game there, we're trying to get rid of the horses. We're getting sick and tired of doing horses.
yeah. That game we are pretty far along though. We do have a lot of good equipment in that game.
Yes. I'm only ever using the little mini map because I would rather use it like a GPS than not use any at all. So,
Yep.
and we're gonna chance to trade. As long as we don't get hit, we're happy. Okay, made it. Nice small field, so it won't take too long to do this fertilizing job.
No, like 2 or 3 passes and you're done.
Yes, that is true. Well, maybe more. Just depends on how bad I do on my overlapping.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
But it
not
looks like it
as
won't be too bad.
experienced with the whole cultivating as I am.
Looks like it won't be
Or
too bad because there's actually no
fertilizing, pardon me.
crop showing up. Let's extend everything. Okay.
Uh,
Right away I can see that I have to back up a little bit more. I should say go over a little bit more. That should work. The only crop here is not too bad to be able to see. At least you can tell the different textures in the ground. Whereas with the crop, as everybody else knows, it's hard as heck to see what you have and haven't done.
yeah.
I know there's a big cliff coming up ahead of me here. Try to avoid it. Brakes! Whoa. That is scary. Oh, right in the neighbor's field. Oh well, maybe they should have hired us to do the crop.
Yeah.
Yes, I realize I'm looking at just one corner, one portion of the equipment, and that's because basically that's the way you would actually do it in real life too.
In modern technology as well, though, they do have the satellite guidance with
Yes.
GPSing. Makes it's a lot more modern now. It's a lot easier for them nowadays.
Yeah, mind you, I'm old school, so.
Yeah. And we're gonna try and use a lot of old school equipment with this. Or I don't think we're gonna use very much modern.
Which is okay.
That's just another thing that we've added on that it's going to make it harder for ourselves because a lot of the old school equipment is not very big.
Yes.
Other than the big buds, which are technically old school equipments, just been refurbished. Those are the
That is
only
very
things that
true.
are actually decent that we would possibly get eventually. But it's going to be a long way off before we even get them because they are expensive.
Well, they are expensive pieces of equipment.
Yeah. The smaller of the big buds is like 235,000.
Yeah, it is 500 horsepower though too, so it does cover pretty
Yeah.
good equipment.
And then the other one is uh $1,100, or no, it's
1100 horsepower, yep.
yeah, 1,100 horsepower, but I forget how much they cost.
It's about a half a million.
Yeah, about that. Well, 435,000. That's it. I just also remember the price.
Oh yeah. Well, how are you doing? You made it back to our field yet?
Oh yeah, I'm almost done the first field.
Uh, if after we're done our stream, if you want to go watch Jeff Kitty's stream, he's streaming as well, so we're welcome to go over to see his stream, his view of everything.
Yep.
I'm doing bad.
And if you happen to miss the stream and all that, I'll be uploading them on my YouTube channel as well. My perspective, at least.
Yes, and that's under Jeff Kitty as well.
Yep.
Starting to get a little bit better at this. Like there's just no crop on here, so I can actually see where I've done.
Yeah, that does make it easier if it's either only the first stage or no, hasn't grown at all.
Yes.
Okay, I've got this one last pass on this first field, and then I'm on to the other field. Cultivating is actually pretty quick.
Well, that is good. This will give us a little bit of money towards the seeder. We still can't afford one yet.
We'll probably have to do one of the harvesting jobs.
Well, hopefully we get a job that actually pays a little bit better here shortly. Right
Contract on
now, we
field
don't really
16
have.
done.
That's good. Thank you. I was paying too much attention to where I was going and not what I was doing, what things said.
Yep.
I'll fold it up. There it goes. Now drive back to the shop. I know we take a hit by using the borrowed equipment, but because we're just starting out, we don't have any, so. But we are playing under start from scratch as well.
Yes. So you only start with 500,000 compared to if you started on the farm manager, it starts you with 1.25 million.
Yes.
So you start with less than half the money.
And Jeff Kitty went and just bought the land without thinking about everything ahead of time.
Yeah. I didn't really think about it. Ended up costing more than I thought it would. I think that price is also jacked up with hard economy.
That's very likely.
And I didn't actually think that would be the case. Because I remember when we first played the game, these fields costed something like 150,000, 200,000. And this one, it cost over 300,000.
Yes.
But that was when we first bought them in our first game. That was before the economy option even became a thing.
All before the very first update.
Well, yeah, we played the game since day one, so
Yes. We've definitely had fun with it too.
yeah, we still have that game. That's our game that we have the most hours in right now.
Yeah, we have a game that we've got over 80 hours in, so.
Yeah.
Come down here and I'll unload what little bit of fertilizer I've got left.
The only thing that sucks is that for some reason they have it so that if you're playing multiplayer, you don't actually get the trophies.
Yeah, that does sort of suck.
So you have to play single player in order to get the trophies, because otherwise we would have a good bit of the amount of the trophies in this game.
That is very true. But that's that contract done, so get us a little bit of money here. Collect on that one. Oh,
If you
what do
want,
you
you can start.
figure?
If you want, you can start on the harvesting job. I think on field 22 is one.
Uh, yeah, there's one on 22 and there's also one on field 18.
Yeah, 22. I think is it said barley, and it's going to the
The ranch.
yeah. So that's not a bad job.
No, it's not too bad. Field 22 is close to the shop here. So I guess we'll do that one. Well, actually, you know what? We can actually use our own equipment for that one.
We could. We have a harvester, and we have a tipper.
Yeah, the only problem is I gotta run all the way back to the shop. Or back down the farm.
Yeah, because you decided to turn in the job before you decided to drive here.
That is very true. Okay, you know what? I will accept that contract. We're gonna do it all on with our own equipment. More money.
Yes.
Now you can watch me run all the way back down again.
Yep, because we're not doing any type of fast traveling.
That is very
Because
true.
that makes it realistic.
How's everybody in chat doing today? Nice and warm here. Got to just over 25 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. I think it's close to 80 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I think it's in the 80s. I know when it's in our 30s here, it's in the 90s for Fahrenheit.
Yeah. We're just busy playing away as usual. That's field right there we're going to be doing. We'll have to get down to our bison harvester.
Yep. By the time you get close to here, I should be almost on this field. And then I can go grab the tipper.
Yes. You get to have fun. Well, maybe by the time I get down there, you'll be done.
No, not quite. I'm gonna have like, I think 2 more
Maybe I'll slowly
passes.
watch me do this. Maybe I'll slowly follow me up with the harvester.
Yeah,
Harvester runs slower than the tractor does.
by only 3 kilometers. Yeah, because I drove the harvester over to where it's parked now and parked it there. It's its max speed is 22 kilometers an hour, and this thing's max speed is 25.
Yeah. What do you think of your cultivator you bought?
Not bad.
I have to sort of laugh because after we bought that cultivator, got everything all ready, ended our stream, our last stream, new mud dropped.
Yeah, a very cheap
Wouldn't you
direct
know it?
sowing old style seeder.
Yes. Which we talked about buying. But we
Yeah,
don't have the money.
we've downloaded the mod, but we don't have it. We don't have the money right now to buy it. It's 6 grand.
Maybe after this we'll be able to. Won't be able to pay off our loan we have, but
It's gonna take us a long time before we get to the point we can pay off that loan.
Yes.
And if we really need to at some point, we could take more of a loan. Because we've only taken $45,000 worth of loan right now.
Yeah, you can take over half, or I think it's 750,000. Take 750,000, I think. Not sure about the hardcore mode though. Might be even less.
Okay, I am done the cultivating.
Oh, this thing
So,
does not have a straw spreader, so it's gonna be swaths all over the place. But there's nothing that can be done about that.
doesn't give you the option to switch between straw swaths and all that.
No, it does not. You know, don't really see a good entrance to this field, so I'm just gonna go right here. And away we go.
Okay.
Well, it's gonna take a while, so
Yep. Yeah, I've been thinking of us taking another loan just for another tractor.
ah, that would be nice instead of me running everywhere.
He's
Well, Jebke went into his screen, so that causes me to lag.
he well pauses the game for a second. So
Yeah.
yeah, small tractors. Yeah, we could get another one of the Fiats, or we could get one of these modded ones we have. Um, yeah, we have this one for 32,000, or yeah,
Is that about the
117
cheapest
horsepower.
one?
It's the Ursus.
Is that about the cheapest one though?
It is the cheapest, because the Fiat one we have actually is 59,000.
Ah. Well, I don't know. Thinking that we're gonna need another tractor, but on the other hand, there is ways around it. We don't need it immediately.
Uh-huh.
What does everybody think so far? We doing good? We doing bad?
Oh, actually, yeah, let's get that.
Oh, you did buy it.
Yes.
Let me guess, you put narrow tires on because it costs more than 32.
Um, actually, I put a front weight on it,
Ah.
but it didn't actually have a narrow tire option.
Uh,
So it's not going to be one
okay.
that's going to be running during the fields when we have crops on it. It's going to be one that's basically mostly probably for like the tipper, as well as it can do the plowing and the cultivating stuff. That's fine, because when you're doing them, the field's already been harvested. So
I could also do seeding.
yes, it can do that type of stuff. But yeah, if when we get the fertilizer, it's going to have to be this tractor I'm driving right here, our Fiat. That's going to have to be the one that is used for fertilizing, because otherwise we would damage our crops.
Yes. I don't know if it's a setting on there that's different or something like that, but every time I jump, like I went to jump
You've
into this,
created straw swaths.
yeah, I cannot do throwing.
L1 and
Okay.
triangle is the uh, uh, go back and forth between the two.
No, it's not an option with this one.
Turn it on your menu and check it.
It is not an option. I checked it before.
Oh, weird. How full are you?
85%. So,
Okay, I'm gonna come up beside you then.
and I'm down that road. I'll quickly just empty me out. Should get 2 loads, I think. Oh, I hold about 3,000, so
This thing holds a 4,000 capacity, so
yeah. You'll have to let me know what you're at. And if anything, you can go and empty, fill you all the way up, and then I'll drive back, and or you can go and unload, and I'll continue harvesting until you get back.
mm-hmm. Let's see.
Or if you want,
I'm at
same as you got now.
81% full.
It's up to you. If you want to, you can go up and unload right now, and then come back for the rest. The next
Mm,
load.
might be an idea.
I am going to be taking more than 4,000 before I unload the next budge.
Yeah, I think
I'll
that
be
our
3,000
harvester
again.
actually has a higher capacity than our tipper right now.
Actually, I don't think so. I think Tipper's just over.
They're close.
Yeah. Well, you have fun driving up to the ranch.
Yeah, it's gonna be a slow drive at this speed.
Well, that's why I said you could do that while I start to load up again.
Mm-hmm.
I might be full before you get back. Stranger things have happened.
Yep.
Not a bad crop on this spurly though. Yes, if you notice me taking a little bit to get started going in the next directions because we have a stop and go braking turned off.
Yeah.
Meaning you hold the brake back up for brakes, you have to release the button and push it again in order to start going again.
Yeah. Basically just a thing that we're gonna get used to once we do it, and we'll probably want to have it in every single one because it is nice, especially since we also have the automatic engine start uh, turned off, so that you can
Yeah.
actually get out of a vehicle and it stays running.
That comes in definitely handy, especially when you're doing something like filling up water in a water trough or something.
The biggest thing that comes in handy with actually is when you're doing forestry and you have a vehicle attached to the chipper because you have to have it running in order for the chipper to run.
Ah, right.
And yeah, and you can't actually put a tree in when you're inside of the vehicle with the chipper. So
That is very true. Learning stuff all the time.
hmm although we don't do forestry very much, it's just not our thing.
With good reason.
Forestry gives you a lot of money, yes, but we get bored of it pretty quick.
Yes. We might do a little bit of forestry here and there on this map if we need to clear room.
Yeah, the most we'll be using it for is just to clear trees out of our way to be able to place buildings or just park vehicles
Expand
or
fields.
extend fields, yeah. That's the most we'll be using forestry for.
Very true. Oh, you made it up to the ranch yet?
Not yet.
Oh darn, I'm at 62% already.
This thing is super slow.
You might have to find a different route.
Uh, actually, I think I will stop by the shop on the way back and switch tractors I'm using because the other tractor actually goes faster. I bought the tractor, so
Ah,
it has a top speed of 35 kilometers.
that's definitely a little faster than the 25 you got right now.
Yeah, this thing is so slow. You've yet to experience this thing driving across the map. I've done it 3 or 4 times now. This thing is slower than running, as you saw, so.
Yes, just slightly. Because Jeff, Kitty, and I are from Canada, in case you're wondering why we're talking about kilometers and Celsius and stuff. But
Yep. Working, eating.
I don't think you'll ever hear us say A, but it always happens once in a while.
Yeah, that's one of those stereotypes that I've never really gotten.
Yeah, me either. Like,
Maybe they say
but a
it
friend of
more
mine did
over in
say
the east, but
I
definitely not
had
here in the
a
west.
friend. I had a friend who moved back from England, and I said, "Yep, I do say that all the time. Comes up fairly constantly when I'm talking. I don't hear it myself, but supposedly I do."
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be a little bit of a boring wait here, folks. Because we're gonna wait for
You're
Chip Key
full.
to get back to the trailer. I'm at 99.
I'm just
About 100.
now getting to the ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So,
definitely gonna go switch
ready to
tractors
go?
because this is so slow.
Actually, we'll turn it off just to save fuel.
Yeah. Okay, here's gonna be the first load.
Oh, that's good. We definitely could use a bigger trailer.
That was a little over a quarter of the job done in that one load, so.
Well, that is definitely good. I've got 3,500 liters here for you.
Okay. I'm going full speed, so I will go to the shop to switch into the other tractor and drive that one instead.
That is fine. I'm
Cause
just checking the fire extinguisher.
yeah.
Yep, looks like it's green and looks good.
Yep.
Need it with something this old. You might never know when to start cause a fire.
Yeah, that'd be the day when they add in that type of mechanics in this game.
Yep.
That's when you know this game is getting a little too realistic.
That's another thing I've noticed too is like you can't see what's in the hopper unless you look through the window on the inside. There is no opening on the top. There's not. You don't have to uh, unfold it, as they say. It just opens out the hopper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's an
Never,
enclosed unit, so.
never go down a ladder forward. You fall. Even though it's only about 10 feet, you can always fall and end up hitting your head. It's something I picked up when I was working on a farm myself.
This is a slow.
No problem.
I am glad we added in that mod with that old tractor because it's cheaper than this thing and it's faster than this thing. The only problem it has is the fact it has less horsepower than this thing.
Yeah, it's going to be 115 horsepower instead of the 125 you have.
Yeah, well, this one has 150 horsepower, this Fiat, and the other one has
Oh, okay.
117 horsepower.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this Fiat actually has a decent amount of horsepower.
Yeah, it's just very, very slow.
Yes,
Let's see, can we see him come
so
across
slow.
top the hill? Nope, don't see him up there. Too far away.
I'm also not on that road.
Oh no, I'm looking up towards where the I can just see where the cattle thing is.
Yeah, I'm not on that road.
Top of the hill. You're not on the road by the cattle market?
No, because remember I'm going to the shop.
Yeah, goes right by there.
Yeah, this is the road, that the paved road on the other side. There's the track between me and that road.
Yep. I'm saying from where I'm sitting right now, I can look up there and I can see the animal dealership,
Yeah, I'm
which
about to go
you have
on
to
the.
drive by.
Yeah, I'm about to go by that. I've got field 8 on my right,
You're
and the
gonna have to
cattle
watch out for
dealership
the
on my left.
train. You're gonna have to watch out for the train. It's going by now, but by the time you make it down to the bottom of the hill, the train might be there.
Yeah,
Hey,
I am going that slow. It wouldn't actually surprise me.
hey,
It
welcome to
could
the
very well go
stream.
across around the entire map by the time I get down to this hill and to the crossing by the shop.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite that slow, but
It feels like it.
while we're waiting for Jepke to come back with the trailer, you can already see some of the wear and tear on this header, just from the two fields we have harvested with it.
Yeah, we have only done 2 fields. That
So
one and then our field.
we're gonna have to look at getting the
Workshop.
toolbox at our yard there.
Yeah, either a toolbox or a
Or
workshop, yeah. I think we have some mods that actually is cheaper versions of workshops.
yes, we do.
We're also going to need a pressure washer. That's going to be like a mandatory thing, because our vehicles are going to be constantly dirty.
Um, yeah, that is very true. Well, looking at the money we have left after you bought that other tractor and getting the extra loan,
Yes.
we will
You
be
will
able
be
to
able to get the
afford.
seeder after we're done this job,
Yes,
which is our next purchase, and we might be able to get
I
some seed
don't
for it
think.
too.
Oh, just a second here. Seed pallet. Well, it's about $2,000 for the seed pallet. So
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see what the toolbox was. How much the toolbox is again.
It'll be somewhere in the placeables.
Uh, we don't have it. You don't have it installed.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. It's in placeables, right?
Yeah.
Let me see here. Solar panels, that'd be nice. No, you do not have one. We have vehicle workshop at 2,800 or 28,000, but the pressure washer is 4,500. So we are SOL on that, and we'll just have to wait and see.
Yep. Okay.
See if Jeff K decided to take the shortcut up this way, the one way he did last time. If we go up through the spinnery, there's a dirt track you up top to make it faster up to the ranch. But Jeff Kitty probably didn't know that one. Oh, here he comes. I should see him on the GPS. There he is. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta get back into this thing. Okay. I want to get run over.
No. Let's see. This thing is so much quicker.
Well, that is good. Start up this old beast.
This thing actually sounds pretty good. It has a nice meaty sound to it. The
Ah.
blower on the front, whatever, for the exhaust sounds pretty loud in this thing. Like you can
Oh yeah, I'm
definitely
gonna
hear.
start going.
Oh, I guess
Well,
I'll.
I thought you were gonna keep up with me.
Well, I had to. I have to adjust my cruise control because I.
Oh yeah. I was gonna give you a full load, but I guess I'll just wait.
You didn't. You told me you were going to go, and you didn't even give me time to adjust my cruise control because it starts at maxed out,
Ah, yeah.
which is 36
You learn.
kilometers. So I had to quickly lower it all the way down to 10.
Well, you gotta learn to feather the throttle there a little bit. Or did you forget how to do that?
This thing picks up speed quick though. Like it starts out real slow, then it picks up the speed fast.
Oh, that's good. How you doing? You having fun back there or over there?
Okay, I'm full.
All right. If you all are back away, and we'll continue harvesting. Hopefully, you get back before I'm completely full and waiting again.
Well, I'm going to be going a full 10 kilometers faster this time, so.
Missed the corner.
Oh yeah, I see that. Oh, there's a way right here. That's pretty nice.
Okay. I was trying to give you a faster route too, so.
Uh-huh.
What is everybody? How's everybody doing so far? I think I got the chat set up so you can talk right away. You don't have to wait, but you never know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're
If you
still a
don't
little
want to
new
talk,
to
that's
streaming.
fine too. Yeah. If you don't want to talk, that's fine too.
I'm
Write you a
noticing
few
on the
sentences.
weather radar that apparently it's going to rain later.
I hope you get this crop done first.
Yeah, hopefully we can seed before it rains.
Now, seeding can be done in the rains. Harvesting can't.
Yeah.
Harvesting and baling are the two you can't do in the rain. It'd be nice if we had the ability to pick up the swaths and make extra money doing it that way, but
Yeah, we don't have
that is
straw
not in
pickup right
here.
now.
That is not in here anyways. You cannot do that. I've tried that in single player. It does not allow you to uh, do a contract field and pick up the straw as well.
It does. I've seen people do it. I think I've done it myself.
I tried it myself. It didn't work. So
You must have done something wrong about it then.
I don't think I did. In fact, I had a worker doing harvesting. I tried baling right behind him and it wouldn't let me do it.
Unless you maybe had the wrong thing inside of your foraging pickup or whatever.
Well, I was trying to bale it.
Oh. Oh yeah, you can't bale. You have to only use a forage wagon pickup.
Ah,
It doesn't let you bail. That. Yeah, I can see why you weren't able to do it that way. Yeah, it doesn't let you bail. But you can use a foraging wagon and pick up the loose straw and then just sell the loose straw.
that
It's
would be
just
very
free
nice to have
profit.
extra money.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
just free extra profit. Yeah, it's definitely quicker. I'm already at the ranch.
I'm 60%.
There we go.
It is getting
61%
smaller.
transported.
That's very good then. Definitely make a profit on this.
Oh yeah. Oh, excuse me. Um,
Slowly getting through this. What's up?
I'm just driving.
You got bored already?
Oh, not much to do while you're driving. Yeah, the cheapest forging or loading wagon for that is actually 46,000. So I
Yeah.
miss the days of like Farming Sim 15 where it had the self-driving loading wagon. That thing costed $10,000, so you could get it really early on. It was self-driving. It didn't hold much, but it was basically just an easy thing. It drove itself, so
Yes. Well, they have just put in the modded one, the old self or full type when it was in 15. So
yeah.
I'm almost full.
I'm almost to the animal farm, animal buy and sell point.
Trying to take it easy so I don't run over the crop.
Yeah, because if you run over the crop without it being on, you will destroy some of it.
Uh, Actually, I don't believe that's true with contracts.
I've actually have before when I accidentally left crop destruction on a game for myself by accident. I just drove across somebody's field and was destroying the crop.
Were you doing a contract or?
And no, I was just driving across the field and it destroyed it. And normally their
Huh.
fields can't be touched.
Yeah. Where you at?
I'm just coming down the hill now.
Okay. That dirt path is gonna be on your right.
I can see that.
Well, no.
It's a sharp
That's the one
right.
I was saying. That's the one I was saying you could have taken.
Very skinny path.
Yeah, it's a good thing you got a small tractor and you've got a
This is not a
small
path you're
trailer.
supposed to drive down.
No.
It looks like a bike path. It's very bumpy.
Uh, we'll see. I think. Ugh, pardon that. I think I might be able to finish the rest of this one while you're going to download that. What you got? How did this load? And I believe that would all be profit to us when I get done.
Yeah. This next load, full load, will actually make it so that it's 100% done, and then everything else is profit. because it's at like 61%. The first load, which was like 3,000, did
Okay, here we go.
27%. So
That's a nasty dip in the hill. We only got 300, so
close enough. I
yeah.
fit
Like I said,
23 more liters.
I'll get what I can off this. Maybe by me just doing this, don't unload that quick yet when you get up there right away. If I'm done harvesting, we might have enough to complete the contract, which means anything extra will be cash money for us.
We can still harvest until we basically turn in the contract. We should be able to keep going on the field.
Yeah, but you might have that full trailer load might just be profit for us then. If I'm done harvesting first.
Mm.
Watching other people play the game and doing things, I've seen it where that works.
You,
Prime examples, the big time streamer and YouTube guy, Mr. COP. Check out his channel. He's got lots of good content. Uh, Finishing the contract before you unload everything. Sometimes you don't have to put as near as much in for the rest of the profit.
hmm. This trip is a lot faster, though, thanks to the fact I have the extra speed. But yeah, after all that's done, we'll buy the seeder, and then you could go grab the tractor at the shop and bring the seeder with it.
I get to run all the way to the shop on my own.
Yeah, you get to drive that slow thing all the way to the shop. You haven't done a long drive like that. The only thing you've ever done with driving it has actually been working on the plowing on that one field. That's the only
Yeah,
time
I
you've
didn't
even
get.
driven that tractor. And you didn't even do a very good
I'm,
job. And you stopped halfway
yeah,
through, and it got me to do the rest.
I'm almost done harvesting all this field,
Okay.
so just a minute here. I got a little bit more.
Oh, I've still got a ways to go before I'm even at the ranch. I'm only by the grain elevator right now.
Get every last kernel of this crop, and that's everything. And I've got
Okay.
just over 1,000 liters.
You might as well start
Putting,
making it back to our farm then. I can easily pick up the rest of it at the farm. It's actually a shorter drive from our farm there to the ranch.
yeah. I was saying we could do another contract on corn, but on 18, but
We don't have a corn rider yet. We would have to lease the equipment.
yeah.
As it
I'll
is,
make
when that one field we have is finally ready to harvest, we're going to be leasing the equipment for the corn header, so we can do our sunflowers we have.
Yes, very true.
And then
We
we're
did,
immediately going to return the lease because we don't want the extra expenses.
yeah.
Okay, I am
We
here.
did, yep, going ahead. watch the money just rake in.
Okay.
Wasn't a little game of saving,
Yep.
and away we go again.
Okay. Collect the money from that contract.
By the time you sell the 1,000 meters I've got, it'll be not too bad.
Okay. Let's buy the... Okay. Cedars. Yeah, we'll buy the modded one for 6,000.
It's $6,000 for a 6-meter cedar, which is cheaper than anything else you can buy in the game.
Yeah, it is really cheap and nice price. And it doesn't require very much horsepower at all to use, so...
No, I believe it's only 80 horsepower.
So either of our tractors will work for it.
Yes. I want to park this right here. We'll lower the header, bring out the pipe, turn off the combine, jump out of it, start running.
Yeah, I also bought a pallet of seed, so it has 1,000 seed. The seeder holds 1,600, but I can't afford that much right now.
That is fine, but the thing is, it's between the seed and the fertilizer. Remember, this one also does fertilizing as well.
Alright. Well, once we sell this seed that that I'm going to be picking up from the one field here, I should be able to buy a pallet of fertilizer as well, and we could put that in there
You
as
got
well.
fertilizer.
Well, yeah, we do have the fertilizer already, so we don't even need to worry about that.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're just lucky we don't have to actually lime our fields yet.
Yeah. Lime isn't really that expensive, though.
It's the expense mostly is actually getting the equipment to spray it.
And we do have modded fertilizer
yeah,
spreader we're going to be using.
yeah, we'd put in a mod for the fertilizer spreader, see if we can get a cheaper one. I haven't actually checked the price on it yet. See how much cheaper it is.
Yeah. Boy, is this a slow run.
It's gonna be even slower trip back because you're gonna be going slower than you can run.
Well, that, and I don't know about the weight issue. We need front weights on that tractor.
I've yet to need a front weight on it because it's a pretty heavy front end because of the just how long it is.
Yeah, but you gotta remember though that this is a big cedar too.
Yeah, I guess. But it's also one that pulls behind it. It doesn't actually need to lift it up.
Yeah, it lifts up in transport position.
As far as I know, it doesn't. Like, it just drags behind it in transport position.
Well, maybe you're right. I don't know. Let's see. As soon as I hook up to this thing here.
Just picking up the barley from our cultivator.
There we go. Filling up seed. This thing holds 830 liters of seed.
Yeah, and it's 1,000 per pallet, so. Now to go drop off the
Unload the...
Let me check the pricing and see who's buying it for the mess right now. Let's see, I'm selling barley. So the best price is actually at the ranch. Okay, that looks like I'm going back there.
Usually it's about half and half between... That is 830 fertilizer as well.
Not bad. And immediately when you start get back to the field, you can start seeding.
What are we gonna seed?
That's completely up to you. Basically, I think as long as you don't do wheat, which is what we picked up. Actually, no, we picked out canola from the field. So basically, just don't do canola.
Yes.
Because we want to do crop rotation. Because if you plant the same crop twice, you get less of a yield of the second one.
That is very true.
If you want, you
I'm
can do
driving down the.
soybeans. They give the most amount of money, but they give the least yield. Or you could do something like wheat, which has always been a good, because it gives
When
such
I
a high
get there, I'll
yield.
take a quick look. When we get there, I'll take a quick look and see what the best price one is.
Well, the thing is, by the time we actually
Um,
harvest it, it is going to be drastically different. Although the general pricing is going to be the same, like everything still stays around the same general pricing.
yes. I'm just hoping I'm not running into stuff. Oh yeah, okay. Running in the middle of the road, I'm running just within the pavement, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that seeder is actually by far our widest piece of equipment.
Yes.
It's even wider than our harvester.
Well, eventually we'll make up enough money to be able to get a better harvester.
That's the thing though, if we're gonna stick with old equipment, we might not be going to a better harvester. Because every other harvester in the game is all newer equipment.
That is true.
That's the only old harvester in the game.
You never know what new mods will come out. So maybe somebody else come out with one of the older equipment as well.
That would be nice if someone did make a mod for an old harvester.
There's lots of other ones other than just Bison that came out, so lots of old combines, old harvesters, and old equipment is nice.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
only 379 bucks.
yeah, didn't give much. Um, yeah, the ZAU is $11,000, and it can do our lime. A lot cheaper than the 39,000 we would have needed for the base game one.
Yes.
And that is a pull behind one, like I said, isn't it? It doesn't actually lift it up.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, now. Oh, wrong button. Let's see what the best price is going to be. Oats is going not bad. Fairly high.
That's the thing. We're not
21.
used to the pricing for what it is for stuff here because we're used to playing on a normal economy.
You know, I just might do both fields and oats.
Oats is always a good one to have. I always keep forgetting the fact that there's oats since they were added in thanks to the horses.
Yes.
Oats we've never actually technically used it for a crop to sell. We've only ever used it for feeding horses before.
That is very true.
But at the same time, oats actually sells pretty decently, I think. Hey,
Yeah,
Corey
it is a
Cars.
higher price one.
How you liking the stream so far? That's good to hear. Yeah, we're basically trying to make this as hard on ourselves as possible. And I don't really know the path I'm taking home. Man, I'm taking the long way home. Yeah.
You might. You might want to do the seeding here because I'm doing a heck of a job on it too.
Really? Am I gonna be doing everything but harvesting? Okay, have a good day. Ah, got school? You must live in Europe or something. Because it's nighttime where we are.
That it is.
No, no, yeah. Oh, you gotta go to bed early for school. I got it. Yeah. Well,
Have a good night and
yeah. Well, be peace, man. Have a good night or day or whatever it is. Okay. How's the seating going?
not too bad, I guess. First time doing it in cab only.
That is true. And plus, we usually do hired hands for seating. We've never really truly done it ourselves.
I have in my own games,
Ah, okay.
but usually I'm like we usually do. Uh,
Third person,
not
yeah.
leaving it in cab only.
Yeah, I still stand by the fact that first person only is going to be our hardest hurdle to get over in this game.
I think you very well may be right.
Because everything else we've got a general idea on how well to do it or whatever. But first person only, doing all of the different jobs in first person only is going to take us a little to get used to.
Yes. Like I said, I'm trying.
You're actually doing pretty well. Uh, you missed this little bit right here, but that's about it. You also missed the first entire edge. And for some reason it didn't do this one patch, so I think, if I remember, this field's always kind of been glitchy for that.
Yeah, there's always that one spot on the field that doesn't. Uh, well, I could seed it, but why? There's one little spot of dirt out in the middle of the grass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one spot out in the middle of the grass, I accidentally turned the crate fields on. I immediately turned it off right there.
Uh,
I thought it was on by default, so I went to turn it off, only for it to actually have been off by default.
that explains a bit.
Yeah. As it is, I don't really have anything I need to do, like... Pretty soon we're gonna be... needing to just wait. Let me see... for when it comes to become nighttime, we could use... Yeah, this it's actually really cheap, too. I have this desk chair mod or whatever in the game that for 150
Oh, the,
bucks I can put down a chair, and it's or a deck chair, and that's your sleep.
yes, the deck chair mod is your.
It basically makes it a
Uh,
house.
yeah,
There we go.
sleeper under the stars.
I bought it and I put it inside of this uh fenced in area.
Ah,
So yeah. There's nothing you can ever
uh,
really put in here that's ever of use. So might as well put the deck chairs and It'll basically allow us to pass the night faster.
It's very true. I don't know why that one little spot didn't
Yeah,
see.
this field has always been glitchy with this corner for some reason. Ever since the game first came out, it's always been like that. I think you just have to
Yeah,
go on it in the opposite direction from when you first went through it.
that is very likely.
I didn't actually get it. I think it's just because it's divots itself right there. So it's like there's a divot here in the ground, so it doesn't actually touch it.
Yeah.
Like it's perfectly divoted enough that the wheels are on the side of it, and it doesn't actually put the seed or sewing part actually in the ground.
All right.
So I think we're just gonna, yeah. I think the only way I've ever gone it is actually go on it at a sideways or whatever. Yeah. Um, one thing we are gonna definitely need pretty early here is probably gonna be a weeder.
Yeah.
So let me check the pricing on a weeder. The cheapest is 18,000, which isn't too bad a price. We're not going to put any like seeds or anything because it can seed itself. That can do seeds, but it doesn't need it. Um,
Yes.
so 18,000 for that. That's not that bad of a price if you think about it.
No.
Now I have no idea how long it's going to take for these things to grow because we've never grown crops with slow plant growth.
That is very true.
We've always done either normal or fast. We've never done slow. Uh, There's not a whole lot for me to do because I don't really want to do any of the jobs because the jobs that we have to do, we'd have to lease equipment, and you get so much less for the lease.
Ah.
Well, let's see, the Field 19 potatoes have to lease the stuff. Although, yeah, apparently we would reduce reward by $228 to lease it. That's not that bad, I guess, because it's 3,400 for it. But it's potatoes.
Yes, and everybody knows that potatoes are a pain in the butt.
Then there's another baling job on Field 20. I guess we could do.
It's not that far from us. Not that far from the shop either. So.
Yeah, it's not that far from the barn where you have to be able to sell them. Then there's a Field 18 corn harvest. It's only
Yeah, that's
1,300
what I
bucks,
was.
and you're going to be reduced by 200, so it's going to be like $1,000 to do a corn harvest.
On that one, I was thinking we could actually, if we wanted to, we could just lease a corn header and use ours.
How much? Because there's an initial cost with the leasing of equipment. So if I were to come in here, initial leasing cost of $340, and it's going to cost us $357 per hour to use it.
And how much is
It
the
says the
contracted
initial
using?
leasing cost is going to be $867. Pardon me.
Oh, 800. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have that much.
Yeah. Well, if you want to take that baling contract, we can do it.
Yeah, the potato one is actually just on this field over here, field 19.
Well, whichever.
If we wanted to do the potatoes. It's not like it's that large of a field. I've done potato harvests on field 19 there before in other games. It's not that too terrible. The only issue being the fact that the potato harvester it gives you is not the self-driving one. It
No, it gives you a tractor with
gives you a tractor with the cutter and then the harvester different, so it's not very big.
yes.
And also, I think holds a lot less than the other one, and the other one already holds very little.
Actually, I think it actually holds more than the self-driving one.
Let me check the potato harvesting technologies. Potato technology. Let's see, its capacity is 9,276 compared to the self-driving one, which holds 9,590.
So it's very close to the same.
Yeah, it holds 200 and about 250 less. Which,
Which is peanuts.
yeah. The only issue is, I can see it does 1.8 meters compared to the self-driving ones. 3 meters. So it's like half the width. The self-driving
Yeah.
one, I think, can do 5 rows. So the other one would do like 2, maybe 3 rows at a time.
Yes, it's very true.
So that would
How
take
am
a
I doing
long time.
on here? I got
Oh,
most of it done.
let me come look and I can see if you've missed anything.
Anything major?
You've done pretty well with the full seeding on this one. We definitely have noticed that you can't really plow very well. But no, this field's
Yes.
actually pretty nice. Good job on it. You're done. It looks like. Yeah, it's this field's 50% fertilized, whereas the other one's 100% because we just kind of plowed in the crop that was already on it.
Was that corner actually done or is it not?
No, there's a sliver here where it's not done.
I thought so.
There you go. If you really want to do this one edge, I say coming at it at it sideways. That's the only way you're gonna get it. Or at an angle like that, yeah, that will work.
Maybe.
Well, you got most of it. It's just a tiny little speck here, which I don't think you're ever gonna get.
Alright, good enough. And I've still got 64% of seed and 47% fertilizer.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Run faster than that thing backwards. Yeah, I'm gonna park it over here. Right here is the cultivator. I'm standing on it. Maybe when we can afford it, we'll get a garage type thing to store vehicles
Yeah.
and a shed or
Until
whatever.
then, until then, any rain will be happy.
Yeah, yeah, it's actually gonna clean us. Yeah, in all honesty, the cheapest shed is actually really not that expensive. It's only 9,000.
Yeah, but it's the extra stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, I
The
guess yeah, because
landscaping
you
and stuff
gotta
like
get
that
the
when you set it.
landscaping. That can get really expensive really quick.
Yeah.
Okay, as it is right now, I think. Do you feel like doing the harvesting contract on for the potatoes?
It's that one right there, huh?
Yes. If you want, I can do the potato harvesting. I've got the more experience with it.
And where do the potatoes have to go?
I haven't actually
A
looked.
second, I'll look.
To the port grain elevator.
The port green. That's a ways away. Let me see. Port green is, well, it's not that bad.
Yeah, there's a pretty solid road that leads most of the way.
Yeah.
Huh.
I guess we could do it. If
Okay,
we borrowed equipment.
I borrowed, so I guess we'll make our trip to the shop. There should be a
Okay.
tractor over here as well, or something for the whole unloading of the with the tipper. You taking the slow ass one?
Oh, I thought you were taking the other one.
I'm running.
Yeah. Running away.
Well, the thing is, it comes with a tractor and all of that for purposes of doing the job, so
I know.
I'm gonna get there before you, because since you're taking that stupidly slow tractor.
Yep. And then I'll use their equipment to bring the tractor with the trailer back to as well.
Mm-hmm.
Should have brought the fast tractor. That's fine. I made the run twice, so today.
Yeah.
This thing is definitely slow though.
Yeah. As we've noticed, it's slower than you running.
Shoot, the old tractor I used growing up on the farm drove faster than this thing. When I grew up with on the farm, did 40 kilometers an hour.
Yeah. Let's see. It gave us 2 tippers and 2 tractors.
Yeah, one tractor's for the
Harvesting, the other
mulcher
one.
and
Okay, this
the
one's obviously
machine.
for the whole harvesting, because it has the skinny wheels.
Yeah. You put the mulcher on the front of that and harvester on the back, right?
Yep.
Drag it all to the field, and then if you want, just disconnect the harvester and then just use the top loader and top everything off before you do the harvesting or lifting.
Okay. I don't. Yeah, like you driving that here is completely useless because you're gonna be using this other tractor.
I realize that. You can do it. Right, where the... Whoa! Too far. There you
Okay.
go. Now I'm driving something fast.
Yeah.
10 favorite 515C, huh? Wow, 53 kilometers an hour. We're gonna be flying, folks.
Yeah. This thing is pretty top heavy with being skinny wheeled.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun. You know why
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying that?
It's articulating.
Second one is.
Mm.
But I gotta try and back it up so I can...
Yeah.
The
You're
first
gonna be
year,
able to
it's in
stay down
quad
here for
view.
quite the while before you have to unload. Before you have to take the trip then, because since you have 2 tippers.
I gotta get out and see how close I am. Oh, okay. Like 5 feet.
Yeah, in real life, for that purpose, you would have somebody there being a spotter for you.
Yes. Because this is all you see is the back of the trailer. Using the mirrors isn't bad, but... Oh, there we go. I managed to do it! Woohoo! Not as easy as it looks.
No, it's not.
As everybody in my chat's seen.
Especially in this game with the articulating, it's so tricky.
Well, luckily only one trailer has got the articulating axle.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's just a tandem axle, so not too bad. I'm glad we don't have to pay for stop sign fees or fines or speed limit fines.
Uh,
You go home broke even faster.
how do I switch which one I'm on right again?
It's L1 and triangle, pardon me.
Right. Okay, yeah, because I need to lower the topper, turn on the topper, turn on the harvester. I've already lowered it.
You already unfolded it and everything first.
Yep. Just trying to figure out how to switch to the front one.
Yeah.
Because that's one of those things that's unmarked. It doesn't actually tell you how to do that. Oh no, it does. It's doing it now. It has a select tool option.
Yeah.
It wasn't doing that before, though.
Uh, well, I'm gonna pause here because I have to. You do realize it picks up off the left side, right? Or right side?
Drops off on the right side.
No, it's where it's picking up in the. But you haven't picked up anything so far.
I have. I've gotten like 400 potatoes.
Must be just the one side of it's picking out then, like just off the very edge.
Yeah, this is weird because it does the harvesting there.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
this
if
is
you want
just
to just
weird.
just disconnect the back and just top everything and then just go along harvest everything after.
It might be the Strata too. Because as it is, yeah, because it's doing the
Fix it off the side.
yeah, it does it on the side and the topper does right in the middle, so it's very weird.
Yes. We'll see if you just parked in the tree or not. I'll come through and I'll show people. Put it into transport mode. This slides out and picks up off right about here.
Yeah.
So you never actually go right behind. And of course, it's only 2 rows at a time.
Mm-hmm. Whereas the topper can actually do like 4 or 5 rows at a time for the topping. So yeah, I'll top everything first, which isn't going to take me very long. And then I'll start the harvesting.
Yes. That's why it's got narrow tires. That's probably the way they expect you to do it.
Possibly. Thing is, if I was going over these potatoes without narrow tires, I'd be destroying them.
Yes. Just out of curiosity's sake, what does it say? Huh. If I would have left our slow harvester, our slow tractor here, we could have used that to harvest while you were doing that.
If you want, you can go grab it, and you can start harvesting, because it does have skinny wheels.
Yeah, it's at the shop.
Go ahead and go run and get it. You're gonna have time. It's not like you're gonna be doing anything until I'm done the topping anyway, so you might as well do something, right?
I'm gonna have to do this for a minute here. Turn on my help window for a second. Here it is. Okay. Back off again. Oh. Oh yeah, I did have to turn it off. Took the covers off the trailers.
Ah.
No, you'll be done before I get back. Very easily.
I still don't know why you took that thing over there.
I don't know either. Like I said, I thought you were taking the other tractor. Since I was already in that one, I figured why not.
Why would I? When I thanks to us leasing that we had the vehicles at the shop to jump into.
Yeah.
There was no point bringing ours over there, because otherwise we would have to drive back there once we were done the job with the equipment, just to hop in our vehicles to bring them back.
Okay, let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not gonna count how many potatoes there's gonna be in this field. See, you missed a spot over here too.
I thought you were running over to get our other tractor.
I said I'd be back. I wouldn't be back before you got done.
I know I missed that one spot. I have no idea why I missed that one spot. I'll get it afterwards, though.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I can walk as fast as you're going.
Yeah, I'm doing 15 kilometers while working.
Definitely interesting to see. Whoa. He's a crazy man. We got.
Yeah, I can do 5 rows at a time while topping.
Yeah. Yeah, you can only pick up 2 at a time.
Yeah, if you would have left our tractor here, which you should have, you could have been harvesting right now.
I didn't think of that. Partly because I'm hoping we'll make enough off this to be able to get ourselves a fertilizer spreader.
Yeah, keep dreaming on that one.
How much is our little fertilizer spreader going to cost us? $9,000.
Yeah. And we're going to be making maybe 3,000 from this job.
Well, it did say 3,000, yeah, plus the potatoes, so.
Yeah.
Which I believe sell for not too bad.
It's not that they actually don't sell for very much. It's that they give such a large yield.
Yeah. I sell them for 200 right now, so.
Yeah. This and sugar beets are actually better because they even give a even much larger yield and don't give you around the same price as potatoes do.
Yeah.
But they give you almost twice the amount of yield.
Doing good.
Well, you want to do this instead?
No. You got about 4 more up and downs to go. Definitely nice map. We've done lots and lots of plays with this map, so
Yes. We've done more on this map than any other map in the game.
yes, that's very true. One of these days, depending on how things go, Jeff Kitty and I might bring our other map in, do a stream on that.
Yeah.
Maybe even open it up for multiplayer with other people.
Yeah, we definitely got the equipment to do that in that game.
We don't have all the fields or
Yeah, we don't
anything,
have
but
many fields in that game. Uh, we've got we've got field 19 here. We've also got those 24, 25, 26 field, but we've joined all of them into make one field. And we also got field 14, 15, and 16, and we've joined them all together to make one field.
yes. And we're working on buying field 17 to help make it all just one big one up there.
Yes.
We're slowly working our way up to being able to.
Yeah, our next big thing that we were
Even
saving up
more.
for was a new harvester.
Yes.
Since we've got a decent harvester, but we want the biggest John Deere harvester to go with the header we have, because we got an extra large header for our harvester. And it makes it very annoying when we're harvesting, because you can't actually drive alongside to do unloading.
Yes.
Oh, I missed another sliver. That's the problem if I'm going full 5. I end up missing some every so often.
Well, that's fine. You can catch it afterwards. On your way down to pick up the harvester, you can pick everything.
Yep.
You can even take off that thing off the front, so then you won't have that to worry about either being in your way.
Yep.
How's everybody doing in chat? As you can tell, we're playing a brand new game for us. We've only got fields 24, 25, 26.
Yeah. The only
We're
reason we
starting
have
off
those 3 is
small.
because they come into one package. You can't buy each of them individually. You have to buy all 3 together.
Yeah. We're playing start from scratch. Hard difficulty, as you read by our titles,
Yes.
meaning no assists anywhere.
No. We've made every single option as hard as you can make it.
All the options are on: weeding, plowing, or line, and we're not using helpers at all. No hard hands. Do an in-cab view only. So if you can't see where you're going or you can't see what you're doing right, you're the one at fault, not anything else.
Yep. Yeah, it's by far we found the biggest hurdle we've had to come across overcome so far has been the first person camera.
Yes.
Since we're so used to using third person, you never really realize how much you rely on it until you don't have it.
Now Jeff Key's going to go and hook onto the harvester again. See if he can actually tell where he's got to drive.
Yeah, that's
Actually, here, I'll run down and I'll be your eyes on the side.
It's definitely, this is gonna be tricky.
You're off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gee whiz. Okay, which way is he gonna go first? I think you have to be right off here on the
Oh.
grass just about. Are you stuck on something?
Hey, I'm stuck.
What the heck?
It's like
Oh,
bottoming out.
you ran into the outhouse.
Oh.
You have to... You have to basically come straight where I'm at. We have to disconnect and reconnect on again. And just come straight over here and just pull straight. Yeah, you're running into the outhouse back here. Just about, just about, just about. You know, scraping the paint. And you're clear.
Except I'm not moving still.
Crank the wheels the other way.
Um,
Oh yeah, that's down. That's up.
let's try.
Your trailer tires are turned max, so you straighten them out. You might have to disconnect again. Yes, withering and crop damage is also on. We are trying our hardest to play as hardcore as we can.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, we're having lots of fun.
Yeah, because of all the hills on this side at the end of the field here.
There you go.
I ended up having to hit the harvester to get it into position.
Yes.
Okay.
Shouldn't have a problem backing things up and getting them lined up. Since you're all got our... Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Other way, other way, other way. There you go.
Okay.
Now, if you're only about 6 feet further this way, you'd have no problem.
Yeah, this harvester is not the easiest thing to work with. Like, it reacts fairly weird.
The back tires also have steering on them.
That's probably
The
why.
trailer. Every time you crank the wheel, it cranks too.
If it didn't, then it'd be so much easier to...
There you go. A little more. A little more. There you
Okay. Lower it. Turn it on.
go. That's not bad there. So far.
It's definitely going to be interesting, because I'm going to have it off the side compared to right behind me.
Well, I'd say if you want, when you get done this side, flip over and go do the other side. You can stay right
Yeah.
along the edge of the grass. And try and find something to mark yourself so you can just keep going and keep going in the field.
Yeah, I just need to basically find a line, whatever.
Yep. And done. And you want, like I said, just go all the way up to the top up there and just go back down again. Whatever works for you. What's your level like?
A 15%.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's definitely going to be fun here, so. We've never played with withering, crop damage, and weeds on, so it's going to be definitely fun for us.
Yeah, we usually turn them off. We've just recently started having periodic plowing and lime on. We've been experimenting with having that on.
Yes. Very good advice, Britton Brace. I'm saying to cross harvest the ends of your field 3 passes to give you some room to swirl that long piece of equipment. But this is a contract field. We don't actually own it, so. But yeah, he could definitely do that as well.
Which,
Just go up and down the ends a few passes to help you with turning around.
yeah. Yeah, I guess I could just do that, yeah. Go up, down on each end, and that gives me some of the field to work with for turning.
Yes. One advantage about this side is there's lots of room. The other end with all the trees down there that's tight.
Yeah.
And with you just doing either side back to back like this, it's giving room for when I have to come unload you because I don't have narrow tires. I don't want to run over crop.
What side is my unloading on?
Um, Good
Let me see.
question.
Pipe out.
That's on your right, or your left, pardon me.
Okay.
You could leave the pipe out up if you wanted to. Leave the pipe up if you wanted to. There you go.
It's struggling up the hill.
Going very slow up this hill, yeah. That's just because of how bad it actually is to climb. Think about that, you're digging that in the ground trying to get the crop out the ground, so in real
Yes.
life that'd be even harder. Actually, no, I have not ever drove a Zamboni, and I know Jeff Kitty hasn't either. At least I don't think he has.
No, I haven't.
Why do you ask, Spit and Brace? Is that what you do for a living? Definitely sounds like an interesting and fun job if it is.
Yeah, that would be probably pretty fun.
Get into all the free hockey games as well you'd ever want.
Yeah, considering you work at the rink.
Most I've ever done for a Zamboni was change a tire when I worked at a tire shop. And I know Jeff Kitty has never worked on one.
Nope. But I have worked in a tire shop, so. Just not quite as specialty equipment as that.
Yeah. How you doing over there?
Alright. These hills are killer for turning around.
Oh, I believe that. Yes, I can understand that would make a good field pattern way they seem. Pardon me. The way that they do their ice smoothing. That's similar to what I did when I was doing the seeding on that field over there.
Yeah.
Portions. But on the outside edge, then do the portion in the middle, side to side. How are you doing for levels?
I'm at half full.
Half full. Okay. This is going to be fun in and of itself too, because I don't know. You're going to have to stop. I have no idea where the back trailer is. I'm going to go down low.
Uh, okay, I will pipe out for you.
Are you getting full already?
No, if just for when you feel like it's about time to do it.
Yeah. I figure I'll drive up beside you when you're about, oh, I don't know, 80%.
Yeah. It's taking a while to
Speaking of,
fill up just due to the fact that it's a contract job and they don't usually fertilize their fields very well.
speaking of, I just turned the cruise control down so I can follow along beside you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do 10 clicks, so.
Yeah. I think I'm safe. I'm thinking I'm safe. At the tree. I think I'm safe. Maybe not. Did you lift it up?
I did.
Wow. That ridge is bad. Let's see. Did you get everything?
I
Looks
don't
like
think I've
it to
been
me.
missing anything.
There's the first spot you missed.
Well, I have missed some. Kind of
Yeah, you
hard for me
missed
to tell.
four. Next run you'll catch back over. You're doing a good job. No complaints at all from me.
When it's
I
time
don't
to
do
unload, you want to
myself.
switch?
Heck no.
Yeah. This would be so much easier if they gave the self-driving one for this.
Yeah. It's too small of a field for a self-driving one. On the when you and I both did field 8, or was it 7? That we
Yeah, it
did
was
with
the largest field in the
potato.
game. We decided, for some reason, because there was a contract on it, we had done a potato harvest on the largest field on the entire map, and it took us, no joke, 5 hours real life time to do the entire job.
Yes, and that was with 2 harvesters going.
Yes.
2 self-driving harvesters plus the semi-truck hauling all the potatoes away.
Mm-hmm. It took us absolutely forever. It was not worth the money it gave.
Very true. Let me know when you're close to 80%.
I just reached 80.
Alright. You go down the next other side, I'll come and join you. Need a push?
Not really. I've started a slightly different pattern for how I'm doing it.
That's
It's actually
fine.
working better, I think.
Uh, whatever works for you. I missed a little bit there, but that's fine.
Let me know if I have to raise up the spout as well.
I think we're doing good. We're unloading.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna stop. Ah, potatoes in the cab. Boy, these fence don't like the hills.
Yeah.
I'm down to 5, just trying to get down here to the bottom, turn around, and come back at it again from a different angle. Or when you go up next run,
Ah.
you're almost full.
It's definitely getting easier to turn around now, thanks to the fact I'm mostly going to be on the field now.
Yes, and that is also very true, Bit and Brace. AI is crap at this game.
It used to be worse.
Oh yeah, I remember in 15 and 17 they were even worse.
Oh yeah. Especially, because we've been playing the Farming Sim games since Farming Sim 13. Or at least I have been. And, yeah, the Farming Sim 13 AI was absolutely atrocious. They were a joke with how bad they were. Especially the AI traffic.
Oh yeah, AI traffic is bad. It's still bad. It's getting better, but it's still bad.
Yeah. The helper AI has improved the most out of all of the AIs in the game. This game has the best helper AI that the game series has ever had.
Very true.
Uh, because I remember there used to be some fun exploits that you could do in the old games as well. Like I remember because the Condor Cedar, which is in this game, which was brought back for this game because they never had it in 17. Uh, it used to be in 13 and 15, and especially in 13, you could get that particular cedar. In our small tractor we have, you could pull the thing with that and seed a field using that tractor with the massive condor cedar, and it would pull it perfectly fine.
Yes, it wasn't balanced as much as it
No,
is now.
yeah, like they'd never had any like weight physics in the game or anything like that. It used to be completely broken and all that, and there used to be some fun exploits with that type of thing. Like you could have the smallest tractor in the game pulling the largest cedar, and it would have no problem.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be able to do the cultivator because it dug in and did it a little bit. You'd have to have just slightly more powerful. And I do mean slightly. Like it was not balanced. They improved it a bit for 15, but by the time 17 came out, they completely fixed any issues they had with that. And they completely fixed all of those types of things because they went to a completely new game engine, I think, for 17.
God is. Yeah, I know in 19 they had a brand new game engine. I don't think 17 had the new engine.
Maybe. I think, yeah, maybe not. The only thing that they took out that I wish they would have kept in was the placeable wind turbines, solar panels, and bee houses and stuff like that. We can still get them, but we have to go get them through mods now instead of them just being a base game thing like they have always been before.
Oh, very, very true, Bit and Brace. Yeah, it confuses me too. They'll drive off a cliff, but they won't go near a tree.
Yeah.
Or they'll drive into a field that you're not even supposed to have a fence around, but you can't figure out how they got on the other side of the fence.
Yeah. Yeah, it has improved, but it it they've improved it enough to where the helper AI can get around any preset uh, places and tree like all of the tree stuff and the preset placeables. But if you start placing stuff that happens to be near a field, the AI cannot figure a way around it.
How are you doing for levels?
I'm at 46%.
Ah, okay. According to this thing, I've already, well, because it's leased tractor, leased trailers, it's already saying it's half damaged
Yeah, this thing's
in
half
need
damaged and it
maintenance.
has 35 hours on it.
This one has 34, 30, yeah, 33.9. So it's nice that they started doing this where you're using used equipment instead of brand new all the time.
Yeah, because when the game first came out, when you leased equipment to do it, it basically gave you brand new equipment. They had 0 hours, zero wear, and stuff like that, and it was very interesting. And now they've stopped it from being leased; it's technically borrowed. You're basically
Yeah.
borrowing the owner's equipment to do it, but you still pick it up from the shop.
And you pick it up from the shop, why isn't it in good repair?
Yeah, no kidding.
How you doing there?
All right.
Being close to that magical 80%?
Stat 60.
Uh, you know what?
You're probably going to be able to take absolutely everything from this field in those two trailers.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll touch up and get the last bits I've missed after I'm done the majority.
This tractor definitely does like trade pulling both trailers.
Yeah.
I could disconnect it and just carry one at a time, but then I got to try and connect them back up. Now that's a pain.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I will. Just to make it easier on myself.
Hmm. Yeah, it'd definitely be nice once we can get some of the bigger contracts up and available, but we'll have to have more time pass before we can get them. Like, if we can
Yeah,
get a regular harvesting job on field 8, that would be nice.
even 7 isn't bad size field.
Yeah.
Let me see
Field
what they've got
7,
actually
8,
on.
11 even.
Soybeans. Soybeans on 7 right now. There's corn on 8.
That's not that bad. We've done corn harvests on that field. It's not too bad.
11 has wheat.
I still remember when we did a cotton harvest on field 4. It gave us 2 cotton harvesters and we both did it together.
Yeah. That's true, you do need to put the grain in for the horses. Bit and brace, but uh, once you fill up the trough, if you fill it up enough for if you got one horse, that amount of feed will last it for the lifespan for the 10 days that it takes for it to come to maximum money.
Yep. Yeah, it takes you'll have to have the horse for about 10 days in order for you to maximize the amount of its worth. And if you fill up the feed trough with the hay as well as the oats, and as well as the straw and the water, that will last a single horse its entire time it's with you. And it actually gives it
Yeah.
it's actually a little bit more than what one horse can take.
The only bad part about playing on console like we are is that if you want to have horses, you have to ride them yourself. We have no
Yes.
helper mod.
Yeah, the horse helper mod for PC, I would love to have that on console because it would be so much nicer because you have to ride a horse for 5 minutes in real life time for every single horse. And I know the
All the
pain of doing that because our other game that we have, where we have over 80 hours in, I do the horses all the time in that game, and I have to ride the horses for over 2 hours in real life time for every in-game day.
Hey, Jeff. He was me and the horse under the hood of the tractor.
Oh, the horsepower.
That's true too. Yeah. When you use least equipment though, it's always weaker.
True.
But good when good when Brent and Brace. Yep, that definitely laughable. Yeah, Jeff Kinney goes on a bit of a rant because in our other game we were playing, uh, we've got so many horses. All he does for 2 hours of the real time playing is ride horses.
It's all I do.
So
Like
he goes
it
on a
takes
bit of a
so
rant about them.
long to ride the horses that you can get all of our fields harvested, seeded, fertilized, and ready before I'm done riding the horses.
Yeah, that is very true. How you doing there? Almost 60 again?
I'm at 50.
Okay.
But even still, these particular tractors actually have more horsepower than our tractors.
Yeah, and this one's really struggling with even just with one trailer on.
We have the same tractor, I think.
10 favorites,
Just
yep.
yeah, just different wheels on them.
Trying not to run over anything he's still got in the ground here, so.
Mhm.
Every potato gives us extra money.
Yeah.
But you're
I'll
gonna have to run
I'll
around
be
catching
cleaning
the
up the
rest.
corners once we're done. I'll be grabbing the rest that I missed.
I like having that level gauge to tell me how much I've got in the trailer. Lets me know when I'm actually lined up to actually unload.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. I'm not getting very much.
No, it's not much at all. This thing is not filling up very fast, mainly because in the very first starting of the game, the AI's fields aren't really fully fertilized, so they don't have much of a yield.
Yes. And I was looking at this field and it says it needs lime and plowing and
Yeah,
needs everything.
needs everything. The only thing it didn't need was weeding. Which, one of our next things we'll need is a fertilizer spreader.
Yeah, I agree, Bit and Brace. Call the dog food factory. When the other game, when we do go and play it, it'll be we're selling off all the horses and getting rid of them. So
Yes.
we're just trying to get the maximum money out of them first.
Yeah, the horses are by far the best way to make money in the game. Like, they give you so much money, you buy them for 5,000, you sell them for 50,000. But they take so much real effort on your part to use them. That's why I would love to have the helper mod, where literally it basically is essentially you having a helper do the writing for you, and you don't have to worry about them at all.
Yes.
But
How much you got
unfortunately,
on
with the licensing between the consoles and the Giant, they're not allowed to use any mods that alter game code.
you? Yeah. How much deals you actually got in you there?
1500, 17%.
Okay. I'm gonna take what's on there off you when you come by and
Hmm. I'm guessing that trailer's getting close to full.
yeah, I've got 97%, so
Ah, then you're probably gonna go hook up to the other trailer and fill that one up.
you betcha. Yeah, I'm full.
Fill them up each individually, then you can connect them together to sell.
Yes. That's gonna be the fun one because I don't like trying to back this trailer up, so. That's very true. Bit and brace. 10 days for a horse versus 4 soybean harvests. Yeah, it's pretty close though.
I guess, yeah.
We've sort of figured out that for short term, horses look the best, but long term they're a pain in the butt.
Yeah. When we first started doing them, we were getting so much money thanks to them, and I had set up a nice pattern to where we were getting sales on horses fairly regularly. So we were getting a nice source of income almost every second day or so.
Yes. I think we were getting 100,000 every 2 days off that
Well,
once we
we were getting
first set up the farm.
$10,000 every 2 days at one point, and then I've decided, and that's where the problems started coming in. I wanted to get it to the point where we were making $10,000 a day. I just didn't think it
You
just
meant a
didn't click
hundred
into my
thousand.
head how many horses I would actually need to do that.
We
Because the
were
thing is, I was had it
spending
to where
10.
we were.
Hey,
Oh yeah, we were making 100,000, right? We were spending 10,000
right.
on the horses.
Exactly. You're not thinking right there.
We were making $90,000 profit.
Yeah. Man, that heavy dirt, man, can you ever see it on that harvester?
Yeah.
Funny part's gonna be watching Jep go around trying to get all the extra potatoes off the field. All these corners he missed.
Yeah. Getting closer and closer to the end, though.
Yep. I think this AgroLiner trailer, it holds, hmm. It actually doesn't say on it.
Hmm. Shouldn't it hold the same amount as the other trailer?
Oh, if it does, that's 21. No, I think this one's holds more. I know, I'll look in the shop.
Yeah, you'll have to try and find that exact model because it won't be under the leased
Oh,
items.
it does hold the same.
Uh,
Another 21,000.
it's not that bad then. That's 42,000 liters you'll be taking.
Well, or I could take one trailer, you could take the other one. If it's empty,
Yeah, I guess we could do it that way, yeah.
the field's done.
And if need be, and there's still extra, and we've already emptied, and the trailers are full, if there's still more to harvest, we can always just put some more in our tipper we have here.
Yes. Like you said, we can't hold very much, so.
It only holds 4,000, but better than nothing, right?
Yes, that's true.
Plus, I kind of doubt if we will have any extra. And if we do, it'd probably be maximum 1,000 liters.
Yeah, that's probably about right. How are you doing for levels?
I'm at 60%.
Yeah, it would be nice if whoever that could vacuum up all the potatoes.
Yeah,
I think it'd work better on your soybeans, though. At least that, or mustard would be better for vacuum than potatoes. Potatoes, you gotta dig them out of the ground first.
yes. That's why they're known as a root crop. Same with sugar beets.
Yes. Getting closer and closer to the sugar beet harvest starting up here in this area.
Yeah, those usually start their harvest near the fall.
Yeah, they're actually starting to harvest here in September. Or no, it is September.
Yeah, we're just in the beginning of September now, so.
Yeah, I think it's the last week of September they start harvesting sugar beets here
Mm-hmm.
in real life. Kind of nice around here. We get different crop types. One crop you'll never see here though is cotton.
New, just not the weather for it here.
Yeah, not the right weather. Oh, wait a second, gotta turn it off. Can't, yeah.
Yeah, you're so used to the automatic starting.
Yeah, they would make great squirrel cookers, the links in there. Up top where the potatoes start dropping down and all the dirt kind of starts knocking off from up there. That looks like it would work good for rotisserie squirrel.
Got a few more passes and then I'm done.
Yep, we're getting there. Well, you're done except for the corners.
Yes, I'm gonna have to go back to the corners and grab everything I missed.
Definitely like to thank everybody that's in the chat watching this. Actually, the most I've ever had on a stream.
Oh,
So thank you very much.
that's
Hope you're
good.
liking the content.
Yeah, probably gonna be doing this entire series here through streaming. This is our second stream on it. The other one was about 2 hours. I think we did it for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, about 2.5 hours. We're running close to 2.5 hours again.
Yeah.
I think after we're done in our field and we've sold everything, we might shut her down. But until then, we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah, because it's starting to get a little late here.
Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock our time.
But still got a lot to do.
Oh yes, especially you.
Yeah, I'm the one doing all the work.
About time for that happen for a change.
Hardy har, I'm the one that did all the plowing. I'm the one that did all of the cultivating. Sure, you seeded, but while you were seeding, I was doing a job.
Yeah. Yeah, Bit and Brace, I agree with you. You gotta think of it like a Pac-Man game. Get all them dots.
That's yeah. Yeah, every single potato is kind of just represented by a dot. These last few passes are going to be annoying because the turning circle on this thing is not that sharp.
Just make them a little wider.
Yeah.
Go left and right.
Yep.
Welcome to our stream.
Yes, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, me standing around, I'm not looks like I'm doing very much, but I'm just waiting for him to say he needs to be empty.
Yeah, I'm only at 25%, so.
You know, he'd probably turn a lot better if he lifted it up too.
Yeah, probably, but not by much. I'd have to actually fold it for it to have the best turning circle, because it's still out there, even when
Yeah.
it's lifted. And that'd just take a long time, like folding it every single time I go to turn.
Yes. I don't know why
This
every
is
once
a
in a while you
lot
get
of
like
work, and we're not getting too terribly much money. This hard economy definitely hits you in the teeth. Because if this was under normal economy, which we normally play under, I think we probably would have got about 6,000 or 7,000 for this job.
yeah. Oh, we're 76% done the contract, so
Yeah.
I think what we'll end up doing though is once we fill up this other trailer with whatever we can get off, it will you just have you disconnect and hook onto the other trailer there, and we'll both go down and sell.
That is something we can do.
Nice to give us two trailers, which will basically be a finish the field off. So
Yes. I think they did that because the sell point is basically almost on the opposite side of the map.
well, maybe. Looking more and more realistic with the turning circle and everything, because the front wheel's just pushing. Just need the ruts in the ground to make it actual real life.
Yeah.
I'll stand on the next tough you gotta go to. Down this end. You just about clean this one corner totally off, so. I'll go sit in the shade of the tree. Yes, bit and brace, it is very similar to cooked potatoes. But being a field potato by just watching the other guy do the harvest, yep. He's done that to me plenty of times as well.
Yeah,
Most of the time, I'm the one running the harvester, and he's the one watching me go around the field waiting to load him up. So,
that's because you almost always hop into the harvester before I can. Because the thing is, I can run the harvester perfectly fine, as demonstrated here. I'm the one running the harvester. And, it's just you usually end up hopping to the harvester before I even have a chance.
yeah. Ah, run me over. Sorry about that. My bad. Need to plug in my controller. It's starting to run low on battery power.
Yes.
Between having the mic through the controller and then playing the game uses a lot of power.
Even still, they actually last for a fair while.
Yeah, that's true.
Even with all of that, yeah.
Well, shoot. I would say I can just go chase some birds, but that's a waste of time. Doesn't make game. How you doing? You need an
Alright.
empty before you were done?
Oh no, I'm only at 50%.
Uh, well, that's good.
This will be the last pass before I start going on touch-ups.
Uh, maybe. Alright, get out of the road, get out of the road. You missed. Keep doing circles around there, maybe eventually you'll get it.
Yep. Let's go up to this corner. I can see a bunch I missed.
Yeah, there is. Might be a couple passes to get it. Yep, gonna be at least 2 passes. I can see 5 tufts over here.
Let's see. Once I get to the last here.
Yep. I can see there's a bunch down at the other end. Straight this way, there's 3 here, and there's 2 over here. Yep. And you got a bit here yet, so. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, gotta go dig and find all the rest of the potatoes. A little easier for me to show him where they're at than him trying to find them himself, so. Not too bad. You're a little bit more yet, but
Yeah, I missed a little bit of tufts when I came to get those ones, but
a couple right there. One over here. And a couple more in the middle there. That's pretty well it, though. I think that's probably good enough.
yeah, I'm only getting like 3 or 4 in every single one of these passes.
Yeah. I'll run over here to the trailer. We can unload you.
Okay.
I think you have to be hooked on. Well, okay, yeah. That's not real life at all.
Nope. I don't need to be hooked up for it to provide a power, it just works. Okay, I guess I'll start my
It's
trip over to
possessed.
it. This whole point.
It's possessed. Would never happen in real life. Speaking of, oh, we're 82% done the contract, so.
Yeah.
See if you know the way in.
Are you catching up to me?
Yeah?
What's your speed?
53?
Oh, I have 43 from my top speed.
Ah,
Probably because I have
better
skinny
track.
wheels.
That maybe. You get the foot of the trailer too. I've only got 12.
Yeah, that is true.
Just about 13 only. Now I'm speeding past speed limit sign, so.
Yeah,
Speed limit's 25 mile an hour, so you're going shorter.
I see a speed limit for 15 there, and then yeah, 25.
Yeah, I think he did. I think Jeff Kitty did hire Chippendale to run the harvester for him. See if he figures out how to get into this sale point or not.
Oh, I've been here plenty of times. I know how to get in.
Ah. See if I can remember how to get in. I drove on the wrong side. Where's the train? Did I give you enough of a warning?
Yeah, I see the train.
Where are you unloading at?
The other one
On the
on the
train
train track,
tracks. Why would you do that?
they both are for the same place.
Uh, or don't complete the contract because we gotta make our way back there. Too slow to go by foot.
Extra $1,000 income from sales.
Just from the taters.
Yes.
That's not too bad of a profit.
No, that is not.
Another thing I noticed about playing this game too, these AR drivers, they don't stop for stop signs.
No, they don't care. They just have their path and they stick to their path, no matter what.
Oh. They will stop for equipment, but they won't stop for a stop sign if you're slow.
Yeah. Yeah, you can actually have them queue up behind one another.
Yeah, I know I can take care of. I can take control of the train. I just have to be standing near it when it comes by.
Yeah. In single player, you're able to jump into the train using the quick jump feature. In multiplayer, you
Hey, what are you
have
doing?
to actually physically uh, go to the train.
Yeah. You're not gonna drive that down to our farm?
I don't think so.
Make it faster?
I think, well, the thing is, when we log back in, because we're probably going to log off here, we're going to be logging in at our farm.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, everybody.
Yes.
I'm gonna collect on that one. Ooh, that's a good harvest.
Yeah.
Field 11.
Field 11, yeah. Harvest the wheat on Field 11. That's definitely going to be probably the next thing we do, because that's a good bit of money there.
Yep. But I think that's
We're
gonna
going
be
to
it for
lose
us for
almost
tonight.
3,000 by leasing, but we could use our own equipment if we really felt like it.
No. Oh my goodness. It's not going that far, mind you, but still, I wouldn't even make a quarter of a way around. You'd have to unload me.
True. Especially with it being wheat.
Yeah. But that'll be next time. So,
Yeah, let me just save. Yeah.
from myself, SK Cowboy,
And myself, Jeff Kitty. Have a good day. And bye
bye
bye.
bye.